Dirterotic.com.
Mark Ruffalo called out for being anti-Semitic. He's just retarded. Mark Ruffalo blasts Paramount for calling him anti-Semitic over merger criticism, appalling and fundamentally dishonest. Homeboy ain't gonna work very much anymore. You just pissed off the dude who's gonna own 2 major studios, and those 2 major studios are never gonna fucking hire you. As things continue to get ugly around the proposed merger, Mark Ruffalo has called out Paramount, for calling him anti-Semitic over his criticism of Warner Brothers' acquisition. Because he made it about like Palestine. I don't know what it's got to do with Palestine. On Saturday, the 4-time Oscar nominee clarified his issues should never be interpreted as hostility towards Jewish people, except for all the hostility towards Jewish people he has. I mean, I don't know. It's you know what's funny? My favorite part about this, because I love irony and I just love when shit's funny and I love pointing out hypocrisy. But when the people who are calling us Nazis are more anti-Semitic than we ever were, because I don't really talk about it at all, ever, it's a bit hilarious. It's a bit fucking hilarious. The accusation that I am anti-Semitic is appalling and fundamentally dishonest, he began on X, criticizing the actions of the Israeli prime minister. Well, I mean, like, you can criticize a country's leader without being anti-Semitic. That's stating the obvious, okay? A military technology contract or the executives who supply it is not the same as criticizing the Jewish people. The critical and necessary dialogue is then dishonest in the frame for being anti-Israel. Well, how would you apply that to Muslim then, Mark? Just curious. To be clear, my views come from my own political convictions and should never be interpreted as hostility towards Jewish people, for whom I have deep love and respect. Everything I know about acting, activism, and humanism has been profoundly shaped by my Jewish friends, colleagues, and loved ones. Well, yes, lots of Marxists. I completely understand that and agree. And loved ones who have been integral in family throughout my point of life. Yes, your very privileged point of life. The merger has the real consequences for real people and for the entire country. Scrutinizing the Ellisons, including Oracle's business built on data, surveillance technology, and government contracts, and the serious threat to editorial freedom. Let's just stop right there. How much editorial freedom does the news have right now? Just to tell you where I'm coming from, I don't believe fucking any of them. I think Fox is the Washington Generals of news, and then everybody else is the same, is the fucking same. They all chirp the same shit from the same 2 sources, which is AP and and Reuters. And that's been going on for years. And they play this tit for tat shit. And I couldn't tell you the difference between CBS News, ABC News, and NBC News. There's no difference. And there hasn't been for years. So stop with this editorial freedom bullshit. It's editorial freedom for everything that you agree with. The acquisition is to save your fucking town. The acquisition, this merger, is a direct result of the strikes that you, Mark Ruffalo, took part in, and your Film Actors Guild and the Writers Guild of America right after COVID. What did the most damage to Hollywood was the strikes that you, Mark Ruffalo, in the Film Actors Guild and the Writers Guild of America mistakenly thought was a way to make more money and get more jobs after you shut down your industry twice in 5 years. And then you're actually fucking surprised when, things like downsizing, mergers, acquisitions, those always happen after an industry goes through an economic downturn, which is what Hollywood's doing. And despite 2 movies doing spectacularly over the last month, it is a drop in the fucking bucket. Hollywood needs Christopher Nolan to direct a movie every weekend for 4 years, and it releases every weekend for 4 years straight for them to recover. Talk to me on October 30th. October 30th. So that's 2 months, a little over 2 months. There are no tentpole releases until mid-November. No major tentpole. Now, there's a lot of volume There's a lot of releases, but there's nothing that's going to even hit $300 million worldwide. So there's no major tentpole releases until mid-November. There is nothing. This merger is going to happen. You're responsible for it. You should be thankful because it's going to save fucking jobs, and you just don't like it because of the Ellisons. That's it. If it was anybody else, nobody had a problem with Fox and Disney. Nobody. Oh, wait, I know who did. I did. This isn't even close to being a monopoly. They don't have the market share. They just don't. They don't. It's not a monopoly. So it's going to happen. And we'll see. And then Ellison will move out of California anyway, which I think would just be hilarious. Tennessee, Texas. Texas would be cheaper than Tennessee. But yeah, I don't know what kind of infrastructure they have in Tennessee. There is a little bit of infrastructure here. They can move to Georgia too, where they have tons of infrastructure for studios. But yeah, but I don't know. Ellison, dude, moving to Austin, bro. You're just moving to California again. Why would you move to Austin? There might be a few less homeless people, but not much. Toronto. No, they want to keep it in America. Move to Texas and bring back the Western. Hell yeah. Austin is Texas, San Francisco. You are 100% correct. Why we didn't move there. It didn't even cross my mind to move there. It's where all the tech is and all the money is, but no, okay. Give me boring ass suburbs.
Nerderotic.com. Please subscribe.